Hey, what's going on guys? JS Cards here coming at you, and we are continuing on with our character deck profile series. We started with Jaden Yuki from GX, and now we're on to Chazz Princeton's deck. Yeah, so Chazz Princeton's deck is very similar to Kaiba's in the fact that, well, they use a lot of the same monsters, but they use just basically beatstick monsters and dragons and powerful monsters to basically overrun their opponent pretty quickly. The interesting thing though with Chazz's deck is that he does run the Ojamas, which not only add comic relief to the show, but they're actually pretty powerful once you combine them and use their spell and trap cards. So he's kind of got the best of both worlds with weak yet powerful monsters like that, and then just all-out beat sticks. So without any further ado, let's just jump into this deck profile. So as you guys already saw, we do have, of course, Ojama yellow, green, and black. Not much else to say. They're probably Chazz's signature monsters, and yeah, they're pretty wacky, pretty crazy on the show, but we run them in this deck. For other normal monsters, we have Dark Blade and Vorse Raider, also a Kaiba card there, and then the V through Z machine monsters. So we have V Tiger Jet, X Head Cannon, W Wing Catapult, Y Dragon Head, and Z Metal Tank. Powerful monsters on their own, but of course you can combine them and fuse them all together and make all the different variants of fusion monsters that go along with these. Other notable cards that Chazz plays is Thonian Soldier and 2 Masked Dragons. Also, to go along with Dark Blade, 1 Pitch Dark Dragon, and you can make their fusion, 1 Reborn Zombie, 1 Infernal Incinerator, 1 Despair from the Dark, and then onto his dragon cards we have, of course, Armed Dragon level 3, 5, 7, and the granddaddy of them all, Armed Dragon level 10. This card is super badass. I love this card. It's been in my collection for a while, and when I finally decided to build a Chazz deck, I was super happy to actually put this in there and play with it. For the last monster card, he actually uses this in the manga, and I think that still counts for the rules that I go based off of when building character decks. Some people do, some people don't, but this card's just another really badass dragon, and that, of course, is Light and Darkness Dragon. One of my favorite artworks, literally in the whole game. This card's awesome. For Chazz's spell cards, he's got a lot of different Ojama cards. So we play Ojama Delta Hurricane and Oja Magic, as well as Oja Muscle. Another card which fits for having all these lower level normal monsters is Enchanting Fitting Room. Level up, of course, for the Armed Dragons, as well as level modulation. Thonian Alliance, Magical Mallet, Inferno Reckless Summon, Polymerization, just because we do have a handful of fusions, Ring of Defense, and for our last spell card we play Graceful Charity. Last but not least, for Chazz's trap cards, he plays Ojama Trio, Thonian Polymer, Thonian Blast, the Grave of Enkindling, Ring of Destruction, and Call of the Haunted. So that is his main deck. It is 40 cards. Give me 1 second here and we will go through the fusion deck. Alright, so you might have heard me call this the fusion deck. I know it's the extra deck, but back in the day, it was literally just fusions in the extra deck. There were no synchros, exceeds, links, anything like that. It was quite a different time period. But these are all the fusion cards that Chazz ran. So we have Ojama King and Ojama Knight, VW Tiger Catapult, XYZ Dragon Cannon, and then of course VW XYZ Dragon Catapult Cannon. That is quite the name, one of his biggest boss monsters, and it's pretty nuts. And then of course Dark Blade the Dragon Knight, because of Pitch Dark and Darkblade. So there you guys have it. That is my Chazz Princeton deck profile. It's really fun to play this against other character decks. It's really aggressive, has some kind of crazy combos, but basically you're just summoning beat sticks, trying to go into your machine fusions and win as fast as possible. So it's really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this. The next character deck profile we have will be Aster Phoenix or Zane Truesdale. I have both. I just don't know which order we're gonna go. Probably Zane, but yeah, stay tuned. And then after those, we move into 5Ds. So I hope you guys are enjoying this Yu-Gi-Oh! Character deck profile series. I'm having a lot of fun building these decks and rewatching the shows and all of that fun stuff. Make sure you check out my channel for Yu-Gi-Oh! News, updates, profiles, not just character deck profiles. I actually do like competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! As well, but this is just a fun hobby because I have so many cards and a lot of them are just like character-based cards. So thanks again for checking out this video, and I will see you next time. Peace out and have a good one.